Hello! In this video I'm going to review the Goplus Inflatable 11-foot paddleboard. This is an awesome product, and let me tell you why. First off, we're going to look at all of the accessories that it comes with. So you've got your board, okay, and it's currently deflated. It comes with a leash, which you hook onto this back ring here. I've hooked on an extra rope, which does not come with this. I just hooked this on because sometimes I go off the dock and I need to be able to hang on to it. But the leash goes right on this ring. Here you have a tri-fin system. You've got your two fins that are stable and come on the board already. And then there's this one, which you install. And there's just a little pin here. It's right here. It's got a button. You can pull it off and then slide the fin off. And when you go to put the fin on, you just slide the fin on and stick the pin in. It's really sturdy and works very nicely. So you get your fin, you've got a handle to carry it on the board, a nice standing pad so that you don't slip, and also a place to put all of your gear here in the front. You can also use these D-rings if you want to tie up to other paddle boarders and swim around or make like a little floating island. It's nice for that too. Now, another thing that's very important with this product is your pump. So here's the pump. And I was not expecting something really this hefty and this usable. When I read the reviews, I thought it was going to come with like some little hand pump. This thing is awesome. I'll show you how it works so that you can make sure to do it right. And then we have a paddle, which just hooks together. Little button here to hook it together. And then it has a really nice one lever way to adjust. So you want your paddle to be, high enough so that when you're in the water on the board, you can get some depth going, okay? I think normally they say you want your paddle to be right about the top of your head, right? So I'm going to try that and see if that works. Also, we've got some repair kit here. I really honestly don't know what this is for yet. I'll figure that out. And then we've got some repair patches in case we should get a hole or something. So there we have that. And also comes with this bag. So this is great for if, say you want to do a hike into a lake or something, and you don't want to take it all inflated, so you can just put it in the bag, throw it on your back, hike to where you want to be, and then take everything out and use your paddleboard at that point. So this is a really nice feature. And then we have an instruction booklet that comes in multiple languages. So I encourage you to look that over if you have any questions. So let's talk about pumping it up. That's one of the biggest things with inflatable boards. People often wonder, how well is it going to pump up and how easy is it? Let me show you some features. You're going to want to come in close. So this cap the board comes with the cap on, okay, so that screws down so your air doesn't come out. But it has a nice feature where it has this pin. And you see, if you press it like that, the pin is in. Give it another press, the pin is out. So when you're inflating, you want, and it tells you here, to inflate valve pin up, to deflate valve pin down. So it's down, that would be the deflating mode. We're going to go up so we can inflate. And then check out the end of the pump. It just screws in exactly the same way that the pin screwed in. So now you have a nice tight fit. And then you can stand right here on your pump to keep it stable, and you're going to pump, okay? Now, you see it coming up here, and let me be honest with you, it takes about 10 minutes, okay? I timed myself and it was like 9 minutes, but I'm going to say 10 just to round up to, to give you a clear indication. And you just pump at this rhythm, and in about 10 minutes, your board will be completely inflated. So honestly, the beauty of an inflatable board is you can, like I folded this up and I stuck it in my hatchback car, right? If I didn't have an inflatable board, I would need some type of roof structure or a truck or some kind of vehicle to haul this 11-foot board in. So instead of that, I keep my little car, save all my gas mileage, and spend 10 minutes whenever I want to take my board someplace and pump it up, okay? So it's a small price to pay for the convenience of being able to have a board that you can take to any lake or body of water that you want to visit. So I'm not going to make you watch me pump this up for 10 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this, and then we'll talk about how it performs out on the lake. All right, we're nearly all the way pumped up. I'm going to give it one more pump just so you can see the final one. And take a look at the gauge. This is something that I haven't shown you yet. There's a gauge here that tells you how much pressure you have. And on the board it says maximum of 15. It's getting a little difficult to pump. Now I'm at about 8, I'd say. And it feels really hard. So we're gonna go with 8 as good. That's normally what I do. I have used this board before and that's about right. So come, I'll show you how you take it out and then put your pin in, because this is the thing that's always difficult, right? Look, you just take this out, unscrew it, put this in, just like that. You don't have to like fight with, oh my God, the air's gonna come out or anything like that. All right, so let's see how this performs in the water. Let's put the leash on. Just fits right around your ankle, which is a really nice feature because no matter what happens, you're always gonna have a big floaty board attached to your ankle. So if something happens, you fall in the water, you've got this big board with you, you're just gonna get right back up on, and even if it's upside down, it's gonna float. So, and you can always paddle with your arms if you should happen to lose your paddle, which I don't recommend. So one thing that this board does not come with is a life jacket. I have a life jacket that I'm going to wear for the sake of safety. And I just don't want to stop you from being able to hear me when I put the life jacket on. So let's go ahead and suit up for safety. And I do recommend, you know, depending on your laws in your area, but definitely follow the laws in your area. In this area, it says if I'm out on the water, I'm supposed to have a life jacket on. So we're just going to do that. And here's the paddle. Remember that I lengthened it for myself. Now watch this. Okay, I'm not a huge person, right? But watch this. Just that easy. I mean, honestly, you could carry this board for miles. This is lighter than my surfboard, okay? This is really nice. I'm just gonna go over here to the beach. Our fin is still on the beach. Bring it into the water. I have a dock that I normally go off, so I'm a little bit used to that, not so used to this. So let's see how I do here. I've got to get the fin off there we go. Get the fin off the rocks. Let's see if I can make this work. Use my skills to stand up on it. All right, there we go. I'm really not quite where I want to be on it. There we go, that's better. All right, we are out on the lake. Let's see how this baby performs. Very nice. I mean, look, there's an island right over there. I could just paddle to that island. Performs really nicely. Actually, it's a little bit windy, as you can probably tell from the way the water looks and from the mic. There's some people fishing on my right, so I'm just going to avoid that area, let them enjoy the fish. Stable board. The keys to paddle boarding, if you've done it before, is keep your knees soft, because that way you're going to be able to, if a boat comes by and there's a boat wake, you can ride the wake without having a problem. Coming into the wind, I feel the waves lapping at the nose of the board just a little bit. The board is still handling really well though. Better than expected into the wind. I really thought with an inflatable I might have problems tracking into the wind, but as you can see, it's pretty easy to control. I'm going to turn back around here to my cameraman. Hello. And come back in. You can see, again, I'm getting a pretty strong push that way from the water and from the wind, but the board is performing really well. I can make my way right up here to the dock with no issues. I'm really very happy with this board. So I think if you're looking for a board that you can just take with you wherever you go, stick it in a backpack. I'm going to try not to crash too hard into the... There we go. Soft knees. So if you're looking for a board that you can take with you, it's really easy to use, quick to pump up, very convenient. I highly recommend this one. So thank you for watching and good luck.